באנגלית,
כן.
קודם שבת שלום.
שבת שלום.
I wanna tell you, your great grandma, Esther, that you never should forget from what religion you come and from their parents. They all kept religion, and you shouldn't forget never from where you come, from great parents, very religious. And you should always remember even the great parents. And I, Esther, your great grandma, worked hard with all four of them, right? Four.
Oh yeah, with you mean with Amy, Julie, and Naomi and Manny, right?
Four?
Four. Yes. Your grandchildren, four. Oh, and no, wait. That was first.
What?
And then Gal for five grandchildren. Gal, Naomi.
Gal wasn't a great
No,
grandchild.
regular grandchild.
A grandchild.
Yeah, we're talking about your but you worked
And-
hard with Naomi. Remember, you used to take care of everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah. Took care of
of
every Shabbat.
Gal, I take the most more.
Yes.
Because Etty was an early Hebrew teacher.
Right, right. But remember when the kids used to sleep over with Amy, Julie, Naomi, and Manny used to sleep over?
Manny, they didn't let to sleep with them.
Why?
He was 3 years old.
Yeah, why? Why didn't they? What did they say?
He used to cry, and I went upstairs and I told him stories, good stories. And so he fell asleep.
Why didn't they let him sleep with them?
But the girl said when they heard him crying, we don't sleep with boys. So I turned around and I said, I wish you should say when you grow up until you marry.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
We used to go to the back where we go to the vegetable garden.
Oh, in the backyard?
There was a big place that we had. You and Shmuel brought me the plants of grapes,
Mm-hmm.
and I plant them, and I plant a peach tree. That was the best peaches.
I remember.
And the grapes.
Oh, they were amazing.
Boy.
They were Concord and Niagara grapes. Delicious. And the garden. Did you make a garden every year?
And the garden. You and Shmuel brought me the fertilizer, the seeds,
Yes.
and I plant them.
Or what did you plant? Tomatoes,
The best
cucumbers.
tomatoes. That's why I don't like tomatoes
Yeah.
because they are not like my
But you know what the grandchildren love the most to pick? The raspberries. No,
grapes.
the raspberries. Remember the raspberries?
What the last
The
day?
raspberries. Remember the kid?
Ah,
The
the
raspberry. They were good.
raspberry.
Black raspberries. They were amazing.
And and the peaches.
Oh, they were delicious.
What I planted
Yes.
was the best.
It was the best. It was really good. Really good. We always had a garden, didn't we? Even going back to Euclid Heights Boulevard. At Euclid Heights Boulevard, we used to turn the garden over by hand. It was such hard work.
I went a few times to Euclid Heights Boulevard and to the old house.
Yes. You remember that house? Did you like that house?
I like it when I bring it in order.
Yes.
That was terrible to live in it.
Why? Why was it
It
terrible to live
was the
in?
basement full of water.
I
And you
remember.
helped me by through the window
Oh,
to
yeah.
push out the
Yeah, we had a
water.
few flooded basements. Yes, I remember. Yep. It was terrible. But it was a beautiful yard, wasn't
But
it?
we bought it very cheap, that house.
Yes. Do you remember what you paid for that house?
Some $14,000.
That's right. That's right. Do you remember how much your mortgage payment was? I remember the mortgage payment you used to pay it every month.
How much?
It was $103. You remember? And I remember when you made the last payment. I
Yeah,
remember when you made the last $103 payment.
you could remember better than me because you are young.
I'm not young, but I'm younger than you. Very good. Very good. But we had a beautiful yard. Remember? We had a beautiful yard. Big yard.
Yeah.
A lot of trees. Do you remember my tree house?
What?
Do you remember my tree house? I built a tree house.
A tree?
Tree house.
A tree?
A house in a tree. You remember I built a
Oh, the
house?
tree that was,
Remember I used to go up there? I used to study up there.
that tree. They took out houses, but not that tree. I went
Oh, no, no, no. You're talking about the tree in Israel that you planted.
in Israel.
No, I'm talking about the tree on Euclid Heights Boulevard. You remember I built a tree house in Euclid Heights Boulevard and the tree? I used to climb up the tree
Yeah,
and I used
yeah,
to
by the window.
by the window. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was nice. I used to love it. I used to love it. Oh, you're talking about the tree that you planted in Nivdei Ezrachi.
What?
The tree that you planted in Nivdei Ezrachi.
And
And then when you came back years later,
the
that was the only
tree
thing that was left was the tree.
next to the window.
Yes. And but when you saw it later, it was big, huge tree. And then there were all new homes around it. Remember?
I remember I said I have to ask the rabbi. This is right in the by the window in the kitchen. Maybe we could take off the fruit and Shabbos.
Okay, I'm going to stop this video for